Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Convention with Willie coming around. We made it this week's X-Men books. Now it's move on to this week's Venom War tie-ins. Kicking things off, we've got Venom War Daredevil. This is a one-shot. There's going to be a few of these over the course of, I believe, this month. So Elektra is or watching over the city, primarily that the orphanage that Matt works at. She's also reminiscing about her life and her life's proximity to death. As while Matt is at the orphanage, hearing basically rain falling. They brought a bell, and one of the kids wants to know if they can get ice cream, but the zombiote attacks. Daredevil, Elektra, takes care of it. Matt gets the rest of the kids into the house, or into the building, and Matt tries to back up Elektra, but she tells him to, take care of the kids, and as she begins to get swarmed, but she uses her size to basically as a tuning fork to basically get them away from her with basically sonics. And she makes it to the roof of the building, and Matt locks the rest of the kids in the playroom, but Father Hobby is still out there, as are the Zombiotes, and one of them manages to get into the building, and Matt goes after Father Hobby. Matt and Elektra managed to take care of somewhat of the tide of the Zombiotes, though Matt notes that they smell like symbiote, but rotting. And our hobby's been taken over by one of the Zombiotes. The bell, however, manages to free some of the Zombiotes, and Matt uses it to further free those, at least locally. The kids manage to do what they can to defend themselves as well, but the bell manages to help out a bit, though Elektra states that has to wonder that for how long is this respite being given. That is where the issue ends. Alright, good I like that it kind of plays off of the recent issues of Daredevil, and especially Matt Elektra's I want to say indifferent, somewhat indifference to Matt, and kind of the fact she's trying to say, hey, you look after the kids here. I'll do the Daredevil stuff. Moving on though to our last before moment, we've got Venom War Zombiotes #2. I think I made this observation last week that apparently it seems that most of the times are really just branches of the Zombiote story, as with the exception of the Spider-Man miniseries. But we're not talking from Zombiotes. Yeah, the Zombiotes had come out in full force. Overdrive and Shocker were pulling a job with Speed Demon, but and they ended up in the middle of it. Speed Demon has been infected, whereas Overdrive and Shocker are not. And actually, everyone's kind of a little surprised that Shocker is doing stuff, is actually helping. Except that they're not so surprised when he goes after what it is that they were trying to steal. Also, amongst the infected, Hellcat. But She-Hulk, Shocker, and Overdrive also are trying to save some kids, and of course Shocker bolts off on his own, but Overdrive realizes where they're at, and they go to the bar with no name. Probably one of the most secure places in the Marvel universe. It's dead in the bar. So the bartender, she gets to play with her puppy, and Shocker, Overdrive, She-Hulk, and Hellcat and the kids come in. Though there's a sign on the wall: no Avengers, no Defenders, no talking ducks. Gee, I wonder who inspired that rule. But it's kind of explained. It's special circumstances. And the lockdown protocols initiated. But She-Hulk's been scratched on her hand, but so far she's good. And Shocker is apparently carrying around a body bag, and also Dr. Bong's resurrection stone. But Hellcat, who's been restrained by She-Hulk, manages to infect the dog, and the dog infects her owner, Hilda, the bartender. And so She-Hulk tries to keep Hilda away from the kids, while her dog is going after the kids, but the dogs are, basically, the kids are holding the dog off. It turns out that person that Shocker was trying to resurrect was none other than Boomerang, who seems to have vanished a resurrection, though probably zombiote based. And that is where the issue ends. Like I said, the tie-ins generally seem like just offshoots of the zombiotes. Like maybe the zombiote thing should have been either should have maybe been a anthology book. But anyways, that's gonna do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Patreon, PayPal can be found in the description box down below. Big shout out to Patreon patron Red Bands of Penis. Thank you so much for the support. It is greatly appreciated. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.